9 degrees. That is how cold it's going to be tomorrow morning in Paducah, Kentucky. Is your city about to see temperatures colder than Alaska? Right now, over 800,000 Americans are shivering in homes without electricity, and the Arctic Express that's screaming toward us this weekend is going to make the cold we're experiencing now look mild by comparison. Stay with me for the next 30 seconds because I'm revealing the exact hour when the most dangerous cold arrives in your neighborhood, and if you're not prepared, this could be life-threatening. Comment your city below right now, and I'll personally give you the timeline for your area in tomorrow's video. Do it now. I mean it. Drop your location in the comments, because I want to make sure everyone watching this knows exactly when to expect the worst conditions. Let me give you those specifics immediately. Memphis, you're looking at Saturday afternoon when the next system arrives. Louisville, Friday night into Saturday morning is your window. Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, even you. Sunday morning you could wake up to 38 degrees. Philadelphia, you're getting slammed again Saturday night. Little Rock, you just shattered a snowfall record from 1899, and now Friday brings another round. Now here's what nobody is talking about. We just survived one of the most widespread winter storms in modern history. 21 confirmed fatalities across 14 states. 19,000 flight cancellations. 230 million people under weather alerts simultaneously, breaking all previous records. But the pattern that created that monster? It's intensifying. Let me show you what's happening right now with these temperatures because this is critical information. Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, we're looking at brutal cold across the entire southern United States. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, you're waking up to 24 degrees. That's insane for Baton Rouge. Shreveport, 16 degrees. Monroe, 15 degrees. And here's the kicker. Lake Charles, you're looking at 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Your pipes are in danger. If you haven't protected your plumbing, tonight is the night to do it. Texarkana, right on the Texas-Arkansas border, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Your daytime high is only going to reach 30 degrees. Hope, Arkansas, 13 degrees in the morning. El Dorado, 15 degrees. Pine Bluff, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. Wait until you see what's setting up for the weekend, though. Another anomalously strong high-pressure system is building across central Canada. The European model is going absolutely crazy with this, showing another massive injection of Arctic air that could rival or exceed what we just experienced. Stick with me because at minute 5, I'm showing you the computer model that's predicting something absolutely wild for next weekend, and it involves cities that almost never see snow. But let's stay focused on the immediate future first. Tomorrow's cold is dangerous, especially for the folks still without power. Nashville, you lost nearly half your power grid. 3/4 of an inch of ice brought down the system. Tomorrow morning, you're looking at 5 degrees. 5. And many of you still don't have heat. Murfreesboro, 6 degrees tomorrow morning. Franklin, 5 degrees. Clarksville, 7 degrees. These are not temperatures you can survive in without heat. If you're still without power, please find somewhere warm to go. Knoxville, you're looking at 8 degrees tomorrow morning. Chattanooga, 9 degrees. Johnson City, up in the northeast corner, 6 degrees. Kingsport, 7 degrees. Bristol, 6 degrees. Over in Kentucky, Lexington, 5 degrees tomorrow morning. That's the coldest it's been in years. Frankfort, 4 degrees. Georgetown, 5 degrees. Winchester, 5 degrees. Bowling Green, 7 degrees. Owensboro, 8 degrees. Paducah, we already mentioned you, 9 degrees. Louisville, 7 degrees tomorrow morning. And unfortunately, your daytime high is only going to be 26 degrees. That means you're below freezing all day long. Jeffersontown, same thing. Shively, same thing. Street, Matthews, same thing. How about you folks down in Huntsville, Alabama, with that 12-degree reading tomorrow morning? Decatur, 13 degrees. Florence, 11 degrees. That's northern Alabama. And you're in the single digits and low teens. That's remarkable. Birmingham, we talked about you earlier. 20 degrees tomorrow morning. Tuscaloosa, 19 degrees. Montgomery, 23 degrees. Mobile, down on the Gulf. You're the warmest in Alabama at 29 degrees, but that's still well below freezing. Now here's where things get really interesting. Right now, the GFS model is showing the next storm system developing Thursday. The European model is showing the same timing, That gives me higher confidence that something is going to happen. But where they disagree is on the intensity and the track. If the GFS verifies, you're looking at a weaker system that stays mostly south and east, bringing some snow to the Carolinas and a coastal storm for the Northeast. But if the European model is correct, we're talking about a monster that could bring significant snow from Louisiana all the way to Maine. That's a massive difference. We'll know which scenario is more likely by tomorrow morning's model runs. Keep watching because in just 2 minutes, I'm revealing which major city has the highest probability of breaking its all-time consecutive days below freezing record, and the answer is going to shock you. Let me get specific about Mississippi because you guys got destroyed by ice. Jackson, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. That's the coldest it's been since the last major Arctic outbreak. Meridian, 12 degrees. Hattiesburg, 14 degrees. Gulfport, 19 degrees, even right on the coast. Tupelo, up in the northeast, 9 degrees tomorrow morning. Oxford, 13 degrees. South Haven, 11 degrees. Olive Branch, 11 degrees. Columbus, Mississippi, 10 degrees. Biloxi, you're right on the Gulf of Mexico, and you're still only going to be 20 degrees tomorrow morning. Pass Christian, 21 degrees. Bay Street Lewis, 21 degrees. Long Beach, 20 degrees. Vicksburg, sitting right on the Mississippi River, 11 degrees tomorrow morning. Greenwood, 13 degrees. Greenville, 14 degrees. Clarksdale, 12 degrees. Arkansas, we need to talk about what you just went through. Little Rock, you broke a snowfall record that had stood for 126 years. 126 years. And tomorrow morning you're waking up to 11 degrees with all that snow still on the ground. Your high tomorrow is only going to be 23 degrees. Fort Smith, 13 degrees tomorrow morning. Fayetteville, 11 degrees. Springdale, 11 degrees. Rogers, 10 degrees. Bentonville, 10 degrees. Northwest Arkansas is absolutely frigid. Jonesboro, up in the northeast, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. West Memphis, 12 degrees. Conway, 12 degrees. Hot Springs, 14 degrees. You're called Hot Springs and you're going to be 14 degrees. That's ironic. Now let me shift over to Tennessee outside of the major cities. Dixon, 7 degrees tomorrow morning. Columbia, 8 degrees. Cookeville, 6 degrees. McMinnville, 7 degrees. Tullahoma, 8 degrees. Jackson, Tennessee, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Union City, 9 degrees. Dyersburg, 10 degrees. Martin, 9 degrees. Paris, 8 degrees. And here's what's really crazy about this. We're not just talking about one cold morning. We're talking about day after day after day of below freezing temperatures. Nashville, I looked at your extended forecast. You might not see 40 degrees until February 7th. That's over a week away. Remember to drop your city below. I'm giving personalized forecasts in tomorrow's video based on the latest data, and I want to make sure you're prepared. Let's talk about the Carolinas because this next potential storm could really impact you guys. Charlotte, you're looking at 28 degrees tomorrow morning. Concord, 27 degrees. Gastonia, 29 degrees. Rock Hill, 28 degrees. Raleigh, 30 degrees tomorrow morning. Durham, 29 degrees. Cary, 30 degrees. Chapel Hill, 29 degrees. Wake Forest, 29 degrees. Greensboro, 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Winston-Salem, 27 degrees. High Point, 26 degrees. Burlington, 27 degrees. Asheville, up in the mountains, you're looking at 18 degrees tomorrow morning. You still have significant snow on the ground from the last storm. Hendersonville, 20 degrees. Brevard, 19 degrees. Waynesville, 17 degrees. Wilmington, on the coast, 33 degrees tomorrow morning. You're the warmest spot in North Carolina. Jacksonville, 32 degrees. New Bern, 31 degrees. Fayetteville, 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Lumberton, 30 degrees. Fort Liberty, 29 degrees. South Carolina, Columbia, you're looking at 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Lexington, 30 degrees. Irmo, 29 degrees. West Columbia, 29 degrees. Charleston, down on the coast, 36 degrees tomorrow morning. Mount Pleasant, 37 degrees. North Charleston, 36 degrees. Somerville, 35 degrees. Greenville, up in the upstate, 24 degrees tomorrow morning. Spartanburg, 23 degrees. Anderson, 25 degrees. Clemson, 24 degrees. Myrtle Beach, you're on the coast, 35 degrees tomorrow morning. Conway, 33 degrees. North Myrtle Beach, 36 degrees. Now let me talk about Georgia because you guys are dealing with your own set of challenges. Atlanta, we mentioned you already, 25 degrees tomorrow morning. Marietta, 24 degrees. Decatur, 25 degrees. Sandy Springs, 24 degrees. Roswell, 23 degrees. Augusta, 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Evans, 26 degrees. Martinez, 26 degrees. Savannah, down near the coast, 34 degrees tomorrow morning. Pooler, 33 degrees. Richmond Hill, 34 degrees. Macon, 27 degrees tomorrow morning. Warner Robins, 28 degrees. Perry, 28 degrees. Columbus, on the Alabama border, 24 degrees tomorrow morning. Phoenix City, 24 degrees. Fort Moore, 24 degrees. Athens, 23 degrees tomorrow morning. Watkinsville, 23 degrees. Bogart, 23 degrees. Actually, I need to clarify something I said earlier. When I mentioned Nashville might not see 40 degrees until February 7th, I was looking at the most aggressive cold scenario. It's possible we could see a brief warm-up before then, but the overall pattern remains cold. I don't want to give you false hope, but I also don't want to be overly pessimistic. Don't skip ahead. You need to hear this next part about what happens when this cold air mass collides with Gulf moisture. Virginia, let's talk about your temperatures. Richmond, 30 degrees tomorrow morning. Henrico, 30 degrees. Chesterfield, 31 degrees. Glen Allen, 30 degrees. Norfolk, 35 degrees tomorrow morning. Virginia Beach, 36 degrees. Chesapeake, 35 degrees. Portsmouth, 35 degrees. Roanoke, 24 degrees tomorrow morning. Salem, 24 degrees. Cave Spring, 24 degrees. Charlottesville, 27 degrees tomorrow morning. Albemarle, 27 degrees. Lynchburg, 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Bedford, 25 degrees. Alexandria, 31 degrees tomorrow morning. Arlington, 32 degrees. Fairfax, 30 degrees. Now here's the part that honestly has me concerned. We're looking at another potential phasing event late this week. What does that mean? It means we have cold air diving down from Canada and moisture streaming up from the Gulf of Mexico, and they're going to meet somewhere over the southeastern United States. When these two ingredients come together, that's when we can get significant winter storms. The question is, where exactly do they phase together? If it happens over land, we're talking about a major snow event for millions of people. If it happens offshore, it's more of a coastal event. Right now, the European model phases them together right over the Carolinas and Virginia. That would put heavy snow from Charlotte all the way up to Boston. We're talking about potentially crippling amounts. The GFS model phases them together farther offshore. That would mean less impact for inland areas and more of a coastal storm. These models are not in agreement right now. The American model says one thing, the European says another. That tells me we're still in that window where things could shift pretty dramatically. Check back tomorrow when we have the overnight model runs because things could look very different. Maryland, let's get your temperatures. Baltimore, 30 degrees tomorrow morning. Towson, 29 degrees. Columbia, 30 degrees. Ellicott City, 29 degrees. Annapolis, 32 degrees tomorrow morning. Severna Park, 32 degrees. Frederick, 27 degrees tomorrow morning. Urbana, 27 degrees. Rockville, 30 degrees tomorrow morning. Gaithersburg, 29 degrees. Bethesda, 31 degrees. Delaware, Wilmington, 31 degrees tomorrow morning. Newark, 31 degrees. Dover, 32 degrees. Middletown, 31 degrees. Pennsylvania, we need to talk about what you're dealing with. Philadelphia, you got absolutely buried with snow. Many areas saw 1.5 feet or more. Tomorrow morning, you're waking up to 27 degrees. Bucks County, 26 degrees. Montgomery County, 27 degrees. Delaware County, 28 degrees. Pittsburgh, 21 degrees tomorrow morning. You guys are cold. Cranberry Township, 20 degrees. Bethel Park, 21 degrees. Mount Lebanon, 21 degrees. Harrisburg, 28 degrees tomorrow morning. Carlisle, 27 degrees. Mechanicsburg, 28 degrees. Allentown, 25 degrees tomorrow morning. Bethlehem, 25 degrees. Easton, 26 degrees. Scranton, 24 degrees tomorrow morning. Wilkes-Barre, 25 degrees. Hazleton, 23 degrees. Erie, up on the lake, 20 degrees tomorrow morning, and you've got significant lake effect snow coming. You could see another foot or more over the next several days. Reading, 27 degrees tomorrow morning. Lancaster, 28 degrees. York, 28 degrees. New Jersey, you got hammered too. Newark, 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Jersey City, 30 degrees. Elizabeth, 29 degrees. Patterson, 28 degrees. Atlantic City, 32 degrees tomorrow morning. Ocean City, 33 degrees. Cape May, 34 degrees. Trenton, 28 degrees tomorrow morning. Princeton, 27 degrees. Ewing, 28 degrees. Camden, 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Cherry Hill, 29 degrees. New York? Let's talk about your situation. New York City, you're looking at 28 degrees tomorrow morning. The Bronx, 27 degrees. Brooklyn, 29 degrees. Queens, 28 degrees. Staten Island, 29 degrees. Albany, up in the capital region, 19 degrees tomorrow morning. Schenectady, 19 degrees. Troy, 19 degrees. Saratoga Springs, 17 degrees. Syracuse, 20 degrees tomorrow morning, and you've got more lake effect coming. Oswego, 21 degrees. Watertown, 18 degrees. That lake effect machine is about to crank up again. Buffalo, we talked about you already. 18 degrees tomorrow morning. Amherst, 18 degrees. Cheektowaga, 18 degrees. Niagara Falls, 19 degrees. Rochester, 20 degrees tomorrow morning. Greece, 20 degrees. Irondequoit, 20 degrees. Brighton, 20 degrees. Long Island, Nassau County, 30 degrees tomorrow morning. Suffolk County, 29 degrees. The Hamptons, 31 degrees. Connecticut, let's get your numbers. Hartford, 24 degrees tomorrow morning. West Hartford, 24 degrees. East Hartford, 24 degrees. Manchester, 23 degrees. New Haven, 27 degrees tomorrow morning. Hamden, 26 degrees. Milford, 28 degrees. Stamford, 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Norwalk, 29 degrees. Danbury, 26 degrees. Bridgeport, 28 degrees tomorrow morning. Fairfield, 29 degrees. Stratford, 28 degrees. Rhode Island. Providence, 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Warwick, 26 degrees. Cranston, 26 degrees. Pawtucket, 26 degrees. Newport, 29 degrees tomorrow morning. Middletown, 28 degrees. Massachusetts, Boston, we talked about your snow situation. You're close to 2 feet in many areas. Tomorrow morning, 23 degrees. Cambridge, 23 degrees. Quincy, 24 degrees. Somerville, 23 degrees. Worcester, 20 degrees tomorrow morning. You guys are inland and cold. Shrewsbury, 20 degrees. Auburn, 19 degrees. Springfield, 22 degrees tomorrow morning. Chicopee, 22 degrees. Holyoke, 22 degrees. Lowell, 22 degrees tomorrow morning. Lawrence, 22 degrees. Haverhill, 21 degrees. New Bedford, 26 degrees tomorrow morning. Fall River, 27 degrees. Taunton, 25 degrees. Plymouth, 25 degrees tomorrow morning. Brockton, 24 degrees. Maine, let's talk about your cold. Portland, 20 degrees tomorrow morning. South Portland, 20 degrees. Westbrook, 19 degrees. Scarborough, 21 degrees. Bangor, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Orono, 13 degrees. Brewer, 14 degrees. Augusta, 16 degrees tomorrow morning. Waterville, 15 degrees. Lewiston, 18 degrees tomorrow morning. Auburn, 18 degrees. New Hampshire, Manchester, 19 degrees tomorrow morning. Nashua, 20 degrees. Concord, 16 degrees. Portsmouth, 22 degrees. Vermont, Burlington, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. South Burlington, 14 degrees. Montpelier, 11 degrees. Rutland, 13 degrees. Keep watching because the most important part is coming up. This affects everyone, even if you don't see snow from this next system. Now let me shift gears and talk about the Midwest because you guys are dealing with brutal cold too. Chicago, we mentioned you. 13 degrees tomorrow morning. Naperville, 12 degrees. Aurora, 12 degrees. Joliet, 13 degrees. Evanston, 14 degrees. Milwaukee, 11 degrees tomorrow morning. Waukesha, 10 degrees. West Allis, 11 degrees. Greenfield, 11 degrees. Detroit, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Warren, 14 degrees. Sterling Heights, 13 degrees. Livonia, 14 degrees. Dearborn, 14 degrees. Grand Rapids, Michigan, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. Wyoming, 15 degrees. Kentwood, 15 degrees. Lansing, 13 degrees tomorrow morning. East Lansing, 13 degrees. Ann Arbor, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. Ypsilanti, 15 degrees. Flint, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. Burton, 12 degrees. Indianapolis, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Carmel, 9 degrees. Fishers, 9 degrees. Greenwood, 10 degrees. Noblesville, 9 degrees. Fort Wayne, 11 degrees tomorrow morning. New Haven, 11 degrees. Evansville, down in the southwest corner, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. Henderson, Kentucky, right across the river, 16 degrees. South Bend, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. Mishawaka, 12 degrees. Elkhart, 11 degrees. Cincinnati, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. Mason, 11 degrees. Hamilton, 12 degrees. Fairfield, 12 degrees. Columbus, Ohio, 13 degrees tomorrow morning. Dublin, 12 degrees. Westerville, 13 degrees. Grove City, 13 degrees. Hilliard, 12 degrees. Cleveland, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. And here comes the lake effect. Lakewood, 15 degrees. Parma, 14 degrees. Strongsville, 14 degrees. Toledo, 16 degrees tomorrow morning. Sylvania, 15 degrees. Perrysburg, 16 degrees. Akron, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Canton, 13 degrees. Youngstown, 14 degrees. Dayton, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. Kettering, 12 degrees. Beaver Creek, 12 degrees. Now here's where things get wild. Let me show you what the European model is depicting for this weekend. It's showing a massive low-pressure system developing off the Carolina coast Saturday into Sunday. This thing could rapidly intensify into what we call a bomb cyclone. If this verifies, we're looking at blizzard conditions from the mid-Atlantic through New England. We're talking about wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, whiteout conditions, coastal flooding, power outages, the whole 9 yards. Now, do I think this is going to happen exactly like this? Absolutely not. The details are going to change. But this is a very strong signal that we need to watch this time period carefully. The GFS model shows a storm too, but it's much weaker and stays farther offshore. That would mean less impact for most areas. But remember what happened with the last storm. The GFS was way off. The European model was much closer to reality. So I don't know how much confidence to put in the American model right now, but it's worth noting that it's showing a different solution. Make sure you check back tomorrow when we have better data. Minnesota, Minneapolis, 4 degrees tomorrow morning. St. Paul, 4 degrees. Bloomington, 5 degrees. Plymouth, 4 degrees. Maple Grove, 3 degrees. Duluth, -1 degree tomorrow morning. That's 1 below zero. Superior, Wisconsin, right across the bay, 0 degrees. Rochester, Minnesota, 6 degrees tomorrow morning. Mankato, 7 degrees. Street cloud, 2 degrees. Wisconsin outside Milwaukee, Madison, 8 degrees tomorrow morning. Green Bay, 9 degrees. Appleton, 8 degrees. Oshkosh, 8 degrees. Iowa, Des Moines, 7 degrees tomorrow morning. West Des Moines, 7 degrees. Ankeny, 6 degrees. Urbandale, 7 degrees. Cedar Rapids, 5 degrees tomorrow morning. Iowa City, 6 degrees. Waterloo, 3 degrees. Dubuque, 7 degrees. Davenport, 9 degrees tomorrow morning. Bettendorf, 9 degrees. Moline, Illinois, right across the river, 9 degrees. Illinois, outside Chicago, Rockford, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Peoria, 9 degrees. Springfield, 8 degrees. Champaign, 8 degrees. Urbana, 8 degrees. Missouri, St. Louis, we talked about you, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. O'Fallon, 14 degrees. St. Charles, 14 degrees. St. Peters, 14 degrees. Kansas City, 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Overland Park, Kansas, 13 degrees. Independence, 14 degrees. Lee's Summit, 14 degrees. Blue Springs, 14 degrees. Springfield, Missouri, 16 degrees tomorrow morning. Branson, 17 degrees. Joplin, 16 degrees. Columbia, 13 degrees tomorrow morning. Jefferson City, 14 degrees. Kansas, Wichita, 18 degrees tomorrow morning. Derby, 18 degrees. Andover, 17 degrees. Topeka, 15 degrees tomorrow morning. Lawrence, 14 degrees. Manhattan, 13 degrees. Nebraska, Omaha, 9 degrees tomorrow morning. Lincoln, 8 degrees. Bellevue, 9 degrees. Grand Island, 6 degrees. South Dakota, Sioux Falls, 4 degrees tomorrow morning. Rapid City, 12 degrees. Aberdeen, -2 degrees. North Dakota, Fargo, -4 degrees tomorrow morning. That's 4 below zero. Bismarck, -5 degrees. Grand Forks, -6 degrees. Almost there, and I'm about to reveal the most critical forecast detail for this weekend that could affect 50 million people. Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, 21 degrees. Tomorrow morning, Norman, 21 degrees. Edmond, 20 degrees. Tulsa, 19 degrees. Broken Arrow, 19 degrees. Lawton, 23 degrees tomorrow morning. Stillwater, 18 degrees. Now let me talk about what happens after this next potential storm. The long-range models are showing that this cold pattern continues well into mid-February. We're not talking about just this week or next week. We're potentially talking about weeks of below-average temperatures. For places like Atlanta, Nashville, Memphis, Little Rock, this could mean your coldest stretch in years. For places up north, this could mean one of the coldest Februaries on record. The pattern is locked in place. That ridge in the west, that trough in the east, it's not budging. And as long as that pattern holds, we're going to keep seeing these Arctic air masses diving south and these storm systems developing. New Mexico, Albuquerque, you're warmer, 34 degrees tomorrow morning. Las Cruces, 36 degrees. Santa Fe, 26 degrees. You're up in elevation. Colorado, Denver, 28 degrees tomorrow morning. Colorado Springs, 26 degrees. Aurora, 28 degrees. Boulder, 27 degrees. Wyoming, Cheyenne, 23 degrees tomorrow morning. Casper, 18 degrees. Montana, Billings, 20 degrees tomorrow morning. Missoula, 22 degrees. Great Falls, 15 degrees. Idaho, Boise, 32 degrees tomorrow morning. Meridian, 32 degrees. Now, let me wrap this up with what you need to know. Number 1, tomorrow is going to be brutally cold across the entire eastern half of the country. If you still don't have power, this is a crisis situation. Number 2, we have another potential major winter storm developing for this weekend. The models are showing different solutions right now, but the signal is strong enough that we need to pay very close attention. Number 3, this cold pattern is going to persist. We're not getting a warm-up anytime soon. Plan accordingly. Number 4, if you're in an area that could see snow this weekend, start preparing now. Make sure you have supplies. Make sure your phones are charged. Make sure you have a plan. Now, things could still change. We're still several days out. The forecast could improve. But based on what I'm seeing right now, this weekend could be significant. Tomorrow morning, I'm breaking down the exact snowfall probabilities city by city for this weekend storm. The latest European model run has some shocking changes that nobody saw coming. If you're anywhere from Mississippi to Maine, you need to see this update. Don't forget to comment your location before you leave. I'm giving personalized forecasts for every city tomorrow, and I want to make sure you're covered. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting me to keep you informed. I know a lot of you are going through really difficult situations right now. Stay strong, help your neighbors, and we'll get through this together. Next video drops tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe so you don't miss it. This forecast is evolving rapidly. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.